Welcome to Makoko. Makoko is an informal settlement across the Third Mainland Bridge, located on the coast of mainland Lagos. A third of the community is built on stilts along the lagoon, and the rest is on the land. The waterfront part of the community is largely abode by the Egun people, who migrated from Badagry and Republic of Benin, and whose main occupation is fishing. Practically everyone in this community takes fishing as a profession. Let's look at more insight about Makoko and how people are surviving in the waterfront part of the community. Makoko was established in the 19th century. Much of Makoko rests in structures constructed on stilts above Lagos Lagoon. Makoko is a neighboring community to Iwaya on the waterfront and Okobaba. The name Makoko is literally translated from Yoruba to be Pig Akoko. In Yoruba tradition, Akoko leaves are used to aid fertility and also used during chieftaincy coronation. Present-day Makoko had the leaf growing in abundance. In July 2012, Lagos State Government, under the governorship of Babatunde Fashola, ordered that the stilt on the Makoko waterfront be demolished, and dozens of stilts were demolished within 72 hours of notice to the residents. Nearly 3,000 people lost their homes to the demolition exercise. 2 months after the partial demolition, a Sirac housing affiliate known as the Urban Spaces Innovation developed a regeneration plan for Makoko that will bring the community together with academics, non-profits, and international consultants. The plan was submitted to the Lagos State Ministry of Urban and Physical Planning in January 2014. Let's hear what the Prince of the community has to say about this. Prince, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Mayor.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Prince Taiwo Shemide.
Okay, Prince Taiwo Shemide, for how long have you been in this community?
Ever since I was born and brought up here in Makoko.
You were brought up in Makoko. Since you were brought up in Makoko, what have been the challenges that Makoko have been having right from time?
Yeah, let's say one of the greatest challenges that was during 2012 when the governor Fashola gave us 72-hour notice to evacuate all the houses on water.
72 hours to evacuate all the houses on water?
Yes, we thought it was a joke, and early in the morning they came in with their policemen, soldiers, and they were like cutting our houses, chasing our people. And during the protest, they shot the next chief to my dad to death.
He died?
Yeah, they shot him to death, and we did a protest to allow sir to meet Governor Fashola, and he said he's sorry for the loss. There's nothing he can do about it. Ever since then, nothing has changed, so they keep cutting our houses, they keep chasing our people, and there's a man all the way from Delta State. His name is Felix Moka.
Okay.
He's a lawyer. So he came all the way from Delta State, and he said he wanted to stand for Makoko community. Okay. So he has to charge this case to Federal Court Ikoyi. And when we got to Federal Court Ikoyi, they lied on us and said we are no more than 100 people.
Oh, that's so sad.
And our lawyer stood up and said no, we are over 500,000 people. Then the judge said he wanted to come to Makoko by himself to see the people in Makoko.
To see how everyone are living in Makoko.
Okay. And when they got there, the lawyer, the judge, the state lawyer, and our lawyer, when they came to Makoko, the children welcomed them with national anthem of Nigeria.
They all sang the national anthem
of Nigeria. The judge wept and said, "Look at them, they represent Nigeria, and you want to kill them, you want to chase them away." Wow. Then the judge said, "The first thing you need to do, go back to your governor, tell him to write a letter of apology to the community. You should give them school and hospital." Wow. But now nothing has been done.
Nothing has been done regarding the school and hospitals. That's very sad.
Nothing has been done. In Makoko presently right now, since we are not getting support from the government. Okay. When we talk of, let me explain this. When we talk of Makoko, okay, Makoko is divided into two. Okay. We have Makoko land and water.
The land and water. Okay.
On the land, they have a government school.
Okay.
And on water, we don't have any school from the government. So we have everything on water. We do it by ourselves. Like the borehole, we have to drill the borehole by ourselves. The borehole is private. Okay. That means you need to pay before you can get the drinking water.
You have to pay before you can get the water.
Even the first school we have on Makoko is a private school. That means the kids have to pay before they can have education. And it's just a big challenge for the parents to like send their kids to school.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's when I decided to come up with an idea. Since I have people coming to see the community, I have to like talk to them about the challenges.
Okay.
Some of them supported me in the school building. And sometimes we have some of the kids, and during the protest, we lost some parents, and so many lives were lost during.
Okay, it was a mass shooting. The police invaded this community.
Yes. And during that, I think we lost some of the parents, and some of the kids were homeless. They were like sleeping outside. I have a white friend that came around. His name is Nick.
Nick, okay.
Indigo Traveler.
Okay.
So when he came, he tried to like see the way people are living. He stayed here with us, and he found out that most of the kids are sleeping outside at night.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yes, he came up with an idea. He said, why can't we just build an orphanage home for them?
So you have an orphanage home in this community.
Yes.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, we have it on water. That's where most of the kids are sleeping right now.
Okay.
And the other side of it is that coming to school, they find it very difficult in times of boat. We don't have much boat for them to like come to school.
Okay.
And sometimes I also have a difficulties in paying the teachers. But right now I have a boat that I can give it out to people in the community to work. At the end of every month, they make a return. So yeah, that's what I'm using to pay.
So let's practically say all the schools in the community that we visited, they are being maintained by you.
The biggest school is being maintained by me. We have other small schools.
Okay.
Yeah, that are being owned by other people.
Okay.
But those schools are private.
They are privately owned.
Yes, but in part of Solution Nursery Primary School, since the parents don't have the money to pay for the school is free. Yeah, because I have some NGOs, I have some friends that are like support me also. Yes, that's why we make it a free school for them, so they can have education.
Now I want to ask a very important question. Do people in this community, do they vote?
Every one of them have their PVC.
Everyone has their PVC.
Like you know what? I'll tell my brother to take you outside the community. You will see some old banners outside the community. They came last Saturday. They were like people to vote for them. You see their banner outside.
They actually want people to vote for them. Why this community is like this?
Yes, they came to Makoko last Saturday. Saturday, they came. They were like everybody should come outside. I can even send you the video of them. All of them on water. Even they came, all of them.
They came on water.
They came through speedboats.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like everybody should vote for them. They will make Makoko a better community. Non-Nigerian government, well, we're like we don't really trust our government. No.
And this same government have promised Makoko hospitals and schools since the year 2012. That's about 10 years different till now, and nothing has been done. See how people are living, floating on the slum. Everybody are doing their day-to-day life activities on this boat. Everyone are hawking their business. All the schools in this community are being owned privately. Government is not sponsoring anything. Now they want people to vote for them. How is that possible?
Yeah, one thing about people in Makoko, we are really scared about the government. Sometimes if you say something about the government, they come after you. Yes. The other time I was like, when people came, CNN came, I was like talking about the government and the way people were living. The next thing I could see, just their soldier that came in, they were looking for me, that they said the government wanted to see me. Even the whole community said, no, there's no way I can't leave the community.
Wow.
So they left. So people here are very scared about the government.
They're scared about the government.
Once we say something about it, definitely they'll come and pull away everybody from here.
As it is now, what can you say about the future of Makoko, about the kids, everyone in Makoko, everyone transacting business in Makoko? What can you say about their future?
About the future, I think right now we are doing very great. Before most of the parents want their kids to go for fishing, to go outside and learn how to trade. Okay. But right now, most of them want their kids to be in school. Oh. I know with education, that's why I always want to talk to the parents every day, every month I do that. Yeah. I want them to send their kids to school. Wow. I want them to have education. I know with education, most of them can decide to get a job or work outside and leave Makoko. Okay. That's my plan.
I'm really, really happy for the fact that everyone has their own PVC, because that is the only way they can, prove to people that they are part of Nigeria and that they are willing to vote. And I'm using this medium to applaud you for everything you've done in Makoko. It really takes a lot of courage to like leave your work, because I'm very sure you have your own work that you are doing, but you have to leave everything and settle for the less in Makoko to monitor it. Thank you very much for the service of humanity. Thank you very much, Mr. Taiwo. And we are making it to you that we'll be coming here occasionally to see out the case and everybody are performing. What do you have to say to people out there watching Makoko?
Yeah, people out there watching Makoko, I just want to say this to them, that they should come to our aims and support Makoko. They should come to our aims and support us. And I can't do it alone.
Yes.
And you can't do it alone.
Yes.
We just have to come together and do it. Thank you all for watching.
Everyone, Prince is putting it to us that we should support Makoko. Don't think there's nothing in Makoko. There are schools here. Everybody are doing their day-to-day life activities in Makoko. Come and pay Makoko a visit.
And also,
help Makoko.
I also want to use this time to say this is a Christmas times, and
yes,
if you have a neatly clothed or foodstuff for the kids in the orphanage, you can kindly donate to him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As you can hear from the Prince, Christmas and New Year in advance. Feel free to help Makoko. Thank you, and stay tuned for more content from us.